Hi, my name is Phil, and I have some useful materials for you. I was working with a woman from Russia. She is a mother of two, and we were working with these materials. So let's get started. Do you have a lot of free time? What do you do for work? Do you work as a manager? How many days a week do you work? When do you wake up? What do you do in the morning? Do you drink coffee in the morning? Do you have breakfast in the morning? Do you have a driver's license? Do you have a car? Do you like to drive? Do you listen to music in the car? What's your favorite radio station? How much time does it take to drive from home to work? What do you do in heavy traffic? Do you use public transport? Is it easy to find a parking space near the place where you live? Is it difficult to find a parking space near your work? Do you like to spend time at home? Where do you live? Do you live in an apartment? How many rooms do you have in your apartment? On which floor do you live? Do you use an elevator? Do you have a balcony? Do you cook at home? How often do you cook? What's your favorite dish? What do your kids like to eat? How often do you go to different cities in Russia? Do you like Moscow? What is your favorite provincial city? Do you prefer to travel by car, plane, or train? Do you like to travel with your kids? Are you afraid of flying on planes? Do you buy economy or business class tickets? Do you like to spend your time with kids? How old are they? Do they go to school? Do they like school? Do your kids have private tutors? Is it difficult for them to study? Do they have problems with discipline? Do they listen to you? Do you want to improve your level of English? Do you want to travel? Where would you like to go? Which countries would you like to visit? Would you like to travel alone or with somebody? How will you pay for goods and services abroad? Do you like to take photos while traveling? Do you like to film videos when you are in another country? I have an apartment. There are 3 rooms in my apartment. I live on the second floor. There are 3 people who live in my apartment, me and my 2 kids. I cook every day. My favorite dish is lasagna. My kids like to eat French fries. Sometimes we order food from McDonald's. I like to travel. I prefer to travel by plane. It's easier to go from Nizhny Novgorod to Moscow by train. I like to visit new places. I like to try new types of food. I like to meet new people. I have animals at home. I have a dog and a cat. I take my dog for a walk in the morning. I take my dog for a walk in the evening. I give food and water to my dog. I give food and water to my cat. I have 2 kids. They are 15 and 12 years old. It is difficult to study for my kids. They often need help. I like to travel. I really like diving now. I want to communicate with people from this community. I want to understand them. I want to express my thoughts and ideas in English. English is their second language as well. They come to Egypt from different countries. They have different backgrounds. I have been in Egypt 2 times. That is a great country for divers. The Red Sea is really beautiful. I like to travel by myself. I can communicate with different people. I can do whatever I want. I can plan my own time. I want to improve my level of English. I want to overcome my speaking barrier. I want to speak more. I want to learn how to express my thoughts in English. I will watch YouTube in English. I will watch movies in English with English subtitles. I will study English words. I will do my work. I'm looking for a job. I want to find a good job. I want to work as a salesperson. I don't care what I will sell. I know how to sell anything. I want to work in an office. I want to work 5 days a week. I want to work 6 days a week. I want to work 2 days on, 2 days off. I visited St. Petersburg this year. We were living in the center. We were renting a separate room in a hostel. We were there for 7 days. We were going to museums and exhibitions. There were 3 people. Me, my daughter, and my son. We were going to cafes together. We were walking around the city. My children go to school. My son studies in the 5th grade. My daughter studies in the 8th grade. This is difficult for them to study. They have online lessons with private tutors. They have most of their problems with the Russian language, maths, and English. I have animals at home. I have a dog and a cat. I give food and water to my animals. I take my dog for a walk in the morning. I take my dog for a walk in the evening. I take all the responsibility for my dog. I want my children to get a good education. Maybe they will study in Nizhny Novgorod. Maybe they will study in Moscow or St. Petersburg. I have relatives in Moscow. I go to Moscow from time to time. I like visiting Moscow. I prefer to go from Nizhny Novgorod to Moscow by train. I want to find a good job. I don't want to be a manager anymore. I don't want to be responsible for other people's work. I want to work in B2B sales, business to business. I don't want to work in B2C, business to customer. I want to be independent. I want to be responsible for myself. I will make more money this way. I want to work in an office. I had a job interview on Tuesday. It went well. I got a job offer. My friend has recommended me. That is a fish company. They buy and resell fish. Fish is pretty expensive now. I like to eat fish. This is difficult to find a good job. I'm looking for a job where I can make more than 100,000 rubles per month. I don't want to work for 25,000. I need to make at least 100,000 for a comfortable life. I want to enhance my level of English. I want to see real results. I want to speak better. I want to understand better. I want to overcome my fear of speaking. I'm ready to make mistakes. This is normal to make mistakes. Do you like working with people? How often do you have conflicts with people? How do you deal with stress? What helps you to relax after work? Do you have time to meet with your friends? What are your favorite cafes in Nizhny Novgorod? Do you like your new apartment? How many years have you been living in this apartment? How often do you clean your apartment? Do your kids help you with cleaning? Do you have animals at home? Do you watch TV at home? I like to spend time in my apartment. I need a reliable internet connection because my kids have lessons with private tutors. I went to a polyclinic yesterday. I needed to get some documents for my kids. It took a few hours. I drove there. I watch movies and TV series in English. I download TV series on my computer. I watch movies and TV series with English subtitles. I don't have to understand everything. I have to absorb information. I learn English almost every day. I'm consistent in my learning. I study new words. I track my progress. I have a notebook for English lessons. I write down new words there. I translate words from English to Russian. I translate words from Russian to English. I use flashcards. I go running 2-3 times a week. I will participate in a race on 19th of June. I will run 5 kilometers distance. I don't like running. I don't understand this type of sport. I prefer to go to the gym. I want to go to the Justin Timberlake's concert. It will be in Turkey, Istanbul. I want to go there with somebody. I don't want to go there alone. I will go there for 4 days. It will cost me 82,000 rubles. I will explore Istanbul while I'm there. My mother has 4 kids. I have 3 brothers. I come from a really big family. I have good relationships with my family members. They live in different places. My kids are at a summer camp. I got a new job. I met my new colleagues. I talked with my boss. Today was my first day in an office. I like that place. I want to improve my level of English. I use flashcards. I write down new words. I use AI for learning. I watch YouTube in English. I watch movies in English. I watch my favorite TV series in English. I watch Reels on Instagram. My kids have 3 months to relax from school. They don't like to go there. It's difficult for them to study. They have lessons with tutors. They have one-on-one lessons with private teachers. They don't like to do homework. I don't help my children with homework. I take my dog for a walk 2 times a day. My children don't help me with that. I give food and water to my dog. I like to play with my dog. My dog likes to sleep. My dog likes to play with a tennis ball. How often do you go to cafes? What do you like to order? What are your favorite cafes in Nizhny Novgorod? How much money do you spend for one person? What do you like to drink? Do you like fast food? What do you like to eat on breakfast? How much time does it take to make breakfast? When do you normally wake up? What is your morning routine? Do you drink coffee in the morning? Do you add sugar to your coffee? My mother has 4 children. I have 3 older brothers. I have good relationships with them. We call each other from time to time. I have an iPhone 15 Pro. It has a big display. I really like this phone. I have different apps on my phone. I use it every day. I like texting with people. Usually I'm texting on Telegram. I have an Apple Watch. This is really convenient. It's good for taking calls and listening to music. I go to cafes 1 to 2 times a month. I order food on Yandex Eats from time to time. I spend up to 2,000 rubles for one person. I like Asian food. I like to eat spicy chicken wings from KFC. I like all types of fast food. I like to eat. I don't like Burger King. I never order food from that fast food chain. I like to eat eggs for breakfast. I wake up at 6 a.m. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I take a shower. I drink a cup of coffee in the morning. I like shopping online. I spend a lot of money on Wildberries. I use Ozon as well. I buy electronics on Yandex Market. I order clothes on Wildberries. I purchase things for home on Ozon. I will go to the summer camp this weekend. My daughter has forgotten to take some stuff. I will bring it to her. I will drive there. It will take 2 hours to drive there. We have a powerful computer at home. My kids like to play Roblox and Minecraft. They use the internet. They have online lessons on our computer. They listen to music. They watch movies. I want to improve my level of English. I want to travel. I want to communicate with people in English. I will watch YouTube in English. I will watch movies in English. Also, I have a Huawei tablet. I use different apps. I like texting. Usually I'm texting on Telegram. I watch videos on my tablet. I like watching TV series while cooking. I like to spend my time at home. I scroll my Instagram feed in my free time. I spend my time on TikTok. I cook. I clean my apartment. I play with my dog. I pet my cat. I talk with my kids. I talk on the phone. I want to improve my level of English. I want to overcome this barrier while I'm speaking. I want to communicate with people in English. I want to communicate with people who like diving. I want to watch YouTube in English. I want to watch movies in English. I want to watch TV series in English. I watch YouTube in my free time. I watch TikToks. I watch movies in English. I watch movies in Russian. Do you watch videos on YouTube? Do you watch Reels on Instagram? Do you watch TikToks? Do you have time to watch movies? Do you read books? Do you use VK? Do you have a profile on Facebook? Today was a good day at work. I was working hard. I talked with my colleagues. I talked with my boss. I made many calls. I ate lunch with my colleagues. I woke up at 6 o'clock. I brushed my teeth. I washed my face. I took a shower. I dressed up. I went to work. Do you have a new job? Do you work 5 days a week? Do you drive to work? Is it easy to find a parking space near your office? Do you listen to music in your car? Are you a good driver? Do you know how to parallel park? My children go to school. My son is a sensitive person. He's really calm and benign. He has conflicts with his classmates. He gets bullied by his classmates. He's really naive and honest. Teachers don't stop bullying. My daughter is really worried about this. She stands up for him. My son doesn't want to go to a boxing section. He doesn't like to fight. He doesn't want to go there. He is small. His classmates are bigger than him. He is not stronger than them. My son goes to a public school. My daughter goes to a public school. My children have private teachers. They study Russian language, maths, and English. I want my children to get a good education. I will pay for their higher education. I talk with my children about the importance of education. I will help them to make a choice about their future profession. I want them to learn how to study without a teacher. I want them to read books. I want them to find out more about the world around them. I have a new job. I work as a salesperson. I sell fish. I make many calls during a day. I communicate with people a lot. I eat at work. I do my homework on time. I study English almost every day. I watch movies in English with English subtitles. I watch YouTube in English. I watch Reels on Instagram in English. I listen to English songs. I use AI for learning. I use artificial intelligence for learning. I learn new words in English. I speak English when I travel to other countries. I like to travel. I like to go to musical concerts. Sometimes I travel alone. Sometimes I travel with my friends. Sometimes I travel with my family. I want to go to Turkey. I want to visit Egypt again. I spend 1 hour a day for learning English. I do my homework. I send my homework to my English teacher on Telegram. I study new words by myself. I train my memory. I drink coffee every day. I pay around 500 rubles for a jar of coffee. I never buy coffee to go. Coffee helps me to start my morning. I go to cafes 1-2 times a month. I have tried exotic types of food. I like spicy food. I like eating sweets. My favorite cake is Napoleon. Also, I like cheesecake. I like to make sandwiches with Nutella. Prices have increased. You have to pay more for rent, you have to pay more for food, you have to pay more for transportation. I like to travel. I like to travel within Russia. I'm ready to pay up to 3,000 rubles per night in a hotel. I don't like to spend much money. I can travel alone. I can travel with my family. I can travel with my friends. I like Moscow. I go there once every 3 months. My cousin lives there. I really like Italian culture. I like how they use gestures while talking. I like Italian food. My favorite type of food is pasta. Nobody wants to travel with me. People have no money to travel. Some people don't have motivation to travel. I want to travel. I want to grow as a person. I want to see more stuff. I want to explore more. I like eating pizza. My favorite pizza flavor is pepperoni. It costs around 1,000 rubles to order one big pizza. I drink water or soda while eating pizza. My favorite type of soda is Coke. I prefer to drive a gas car. I like my car. I listen to music in my car. I don't like electric cars. They are not reliable. I want to buy a new car in 2027. I have been in Egypt 2 times. I don't like their culture. People talk all the time. It's really noisy outside. There are many scammers. I go there because I like diving. I go to museums with my kids every weekend. Sometimes they don't like it, but usually it's interesting for them. I want my kids to know more about culture. There are many museums in Nizhny Novgorod. I like to spend time with my family. I have a lot of free time. I like to spend time at home. I drive my car every day. I have a driver's license. I like to listen to music in my car. I have a car. I have a paid parking space. I like to cook. I cook in the morning. I cook in the evening. I listen to my favorite TV series while cooking. I have breakfast in the morning. I like to eat fried eggs. I'm a girl. I don't eat much. I drink a cup of coffee in the morning. I like my new job. I started to work this week. I got to know my colleagues. I have a comfortable desk. I have an armchair at work. I have a computer. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching.